Hey everybody, I'm still alive. Sorry there's not been content recently. I just kind of wanted to paint and not video everything because video editing is a lot of work and I felt like it was taking away from some of the enjoyment that I get from painting. So I was just going to paint on my own just for my enjoyment and just post some pictures. And honestly, with the election and everything else, it's just been kind of difficult to get to it. So I have been trying out my new airbrush. And I have a little ventilation hood here that I purchased. The airbrush has been more of a pain in the butt than I imagined. The first day I used it, I had some issues and I ended up taking it apart and not being able to put it back together again. But that's been kind of taken care of. The ultimate issue that I have with the airbrush is it's difficult to use in between colors. There's some cleaning involved, and so I haven't been using it quite as much. But what I have been working on is Pirate Sophie. And I did airbrush her wings to try and get some, kind of play around with that. It's a nice big target. That came out pretty good. The back came out pretty good. You can see the airbrushing up here. So I'm learning. I didn't want to bring you on that journey entirely just because I had no idea what I was doing. And this is her sidekick, Despidicus. I did airbrush him, but I missed some of his nether regions. So what I basically did was poured out some of the primer and just painted it on because I didn't feel like going through and setting up the airbrush and for a little piece and then having to clean it. So, and then this is one of our little samurai cats, which is going to be another project. So I went through and I'm hand painting this one. I'm not airbrushing. Again, because the airbrush, there's a lot of cleanup involved, and unless I really need it, I don't necessarily want to use it. I'll probably get better with that, but also I feel like using an airbrush is not going to be fun for you guys to watch, because if you don't have an airbrush, who cares, right? It's more for me for batch painting. When I do, if I ever do massive batches, which I'm going to be doing with the troglodytes from Massive Darkness and a bunch of other ones. So hopefully I'll get better at that. I'll give you whatever pointers I have when I have them. So this is basically what I'm working on. Reorganization of the studio. I've been revisiting some older minis that I painted. I really haven't changed these around at all. I want to leave them as imperfect or as perfect as they are, just as a reminder of what my skill level was at the time. He looks pretty good though. I think he looks awesome. And I've posted pictures of him, I think. Crazy Wizard. Again, these are all Come On minis from Massive Darkness. He's pretty good. This was my first attempt at blending, and I thought that came out really good. I basically laid down a base coat and then I dry brushed on a lighter yellow and kind of fiddled with it a little bit. So he's pretty good. He's almost ready. Again, I don't want to modify stuff that I've done because it's a history lesson, right? And then this big fella is something I have not been able to... Oh, there he is. I love the sculpt. I actually really like the way he came out. I don't think I'm going to do too much more to him. I think he's perfect the way that he is. I have smaller brushes now, so I could probably do some more finer detail stuff. But all in all, I think he came out pretty good. And I've just been basically going through and doing just a teeny bit of cleanup in areas that I missed. And yeah. So then I have a whole box of the kitty minis that I actually started gluing together and cleaning up. So those will be part of a project. But I just wanted to let you guys know I'm still around. I apologize. I just need to take a little bit of time to paint for myself and not worry about having to edit a video. So I'll be back at it soon enough, and hopefully we'll have a really good time. If you guys have any questions, any comments, have anything you'd like to see me do. I know there are channels that do this far more effectively than I do, and I'm just, again, still trying to start out, so I'm still having a good time. I just, again, needed to take a little bit of time for myself. I will see you soon. Paint fearlessly.